Okay, so today I want to do a quick video about being self-sustainable, learning to live and taking care of yourself should things go bad. And why am I talking about that? Because we're already here of food crisis. There's been a whole lot of factories, food factories, processing plants on fire and everything else. So you never know where the world is going to. So as a man, as much as you may have a stable job, it's good to be prepared for the inevitable or the possibilities and so forth. I am currently in Africa. I'm in Zambia. I've been here for a year and a half. I like to do different projects, and my focus point today is a man should learn to grow food. Now, when you say food, it starts to sound overwhelming, food. But as I have learned, because I come from a background of business, generally speaking, but not farming. So the farming thing is new to me. As you can see, there's a little house there on the farm. That's where I live. Not a great deal, but it's a roof over your head is more than plenty. So the food product I want to talk about today is sweet potatoes. You can look behind me right there. We got rows of sweet potatoes. Now, what's great about sweet potatoes is one, they're nutritious. Okay, okay, full of nutrients and everything else, but also they're very filling, very filling. And another great thing about them is they don't need fertilizer to grow, and you don't have to be an advanced you don't have to be an advanced grower to know how to deal how to plant them and everything else, and you can get local help. Now, I don't know much about climate differences where you are at, but I know that it's important to start to learn how to take care of yourself in terms of food, because sweet potatoes are something that's easy to store. You can make chips, you can make you can make like mashed potatoes. You can use them in the same capacity as mash. So it's not hard to start when you think about food in terms of one crop. Yeah. I got a lot of sweet potatoes. I got basil in the background there. I like to have herbs and spices in my food. So I just wanted to make this brief that as a man, you don't know what the world is going to look like in a year's time or so. So have some access to some land, or have access to a field that you can start growing some food. This is my farm. One day I'll do a tour. Um, but I've learned that it's very important to learn to to live off the grid. You don't have to necessarily live off the grid, but learn how to function off the grid. Let me put it that way. Learn to function off the grid and grow your own food, and take care of your own business. Water, learn how to treat water and everything else. But today I want to just focus on food. And when you do farming, that's another positive thing. You're not going to be focusing on chasing women, because you got too much going on, especially if your farm involves chickens and goats and everything else. A whole lot of things. I used to have some of those things. I don't have them because I won't stay on this farm for a long time. I was just setting it up. Um, but yeah, if you do have like other things that you're worried about, chickens, goats, rabbits that you're taking care of, you're not going to be concerned about women too much. And a man should not be concerned about women too much. He should be focused on his goals, and the right people will fall behind you and fall in line. But that's all the message I want to bring out today. Learn to grow food. Learn to function off the grid, even if you don't live on the grid. Or learn to partner up with people that got land, so you can learn that element of growing food, because you never know, you might just need that skill.